We were pretty famous back in high school. Trust us!
Had a whole future ahead of us, but now we suck.
All that potential now is flowing in the aqueducts.
Through the sands of time, many did forget.
But now our time has come to resurrect. But a podcast?
Sad I know, but can you blame us?
We are desperate to be much more than high school famous.
Stand up during the episode, I wonder.
As many as you fucking possibly can.
He's gonna, next time he comes across the camera, he's gonna have his shorts down, I bet.
Well,
fingers crossed. I could use a laugh.
I've hit record.
I could use a cry.
Hey, you know what? One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't laughed cried in a long time.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. We're keeping all this in, right?
Yeah, this is in the episode.
This is all in the episode?
This is canon. Yeah. This is canon.
Oh, speaking of demonetized, what were we just talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So, Mike, tell us about this potty emergency.
Yes.
Well, I sat down on the can, then I open up my phone, and I see a couple of text messages being like, 1 o'clock, right, everybody? Yep, 1 o'clock. And I was like, oh, I'm pooping.
We had a feeling when you said potty emergency that it was about you and not one of your kids.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was me. Yeah.
I think
classic.
For about 2 seconds, I thought maybe it was a child, but then I thought, there's no way it would take this long for a child's potty emergency to be dealt with.
All right, kids are known as fast shitters.
Yeah,
I think that's true, right?
I mean,
I don't think it's scientifically proven, but
a 7-year-old holds the world record.
Anecdotal.
Guinness verified.
Well, you don't want to be in there for very long when you're a kid. You want to be out and running around, right? Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought we were done with the standing up and sitting down.
No, it's going to be all episode.
He tried to light a match or something and it broke. And now he has to go around and look for a lighter that he doesn't have.
Well, we know he's got a lighter because he was demonstrating how it works last night. Remember?
Yeah, he had one last night.
Oh,
unless that was one he borrowed from someone else. He was showing a child how a lighter works.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. You know, I mean, the kid's parents were right there while it was happening, so they must be fine with it. Yeah.
I mean, there was a scientific explanation. Push the button, the gas comes out, and then he was talking about explaining how flint and steel works. The child was fascinated.
He was, yeah. And then he had a potty emergency. Yep.
And the child waited patiently until Mike came back from his potty emergency, and then Mike continued his explanation of how a lighter works.
The kid was very patient. I was surprised. I would have expected him to lose interest right away and go running off.
Fuck you, Mark.
It's uncalled for.
Well, everyone, I think it's appropriate now to say welcome into the 200th episode of High School Famous.
We've done it. We can all die happy.
In this podcast, we're going to tackle the hard-hitting issues of the day. Reproductive rights, border control, foreign policy, the debt, the deficit. That's why we've assembled this panel here of experts to give their input on how we can, set this country in the right direction. So, Eric, let's start with you. What's your take on the inflation, the price of groceries?
It's too high.
Wow, I didn't think about that.
Wow, you know what? That was
Eric just won 70% of the vote.
I thought
we should do something about this.
I thought we had finally settled into the right amount for groceries. I thought they were way too cheap beforehand.
Yeah.
I mean, this is it's a very interesting take on the issue.
The price of groceries is a notoriously polarizing issue.
Oh, yeah.
It's the one that divides our country
It's
the
tearing
most.
this country apart.
The price of groceries is just racist.
Well, I think the price of groceries is woke. So,
well,
and why should
debate.
women get to pay less for groceries than men do?
yeah, they pay 3/4 of what we do.
Yeah. Men have it
That'll
so
track.
hard in this country.
It's rough.
I know. What?
Yeah.
Oh, white men.
Thank
Yeah,
God we've
white men
assembled a
especially.
panel of white men to talk about this.
Oh man, I didn't think about that.
All right, everybody. See you later.
Yeah, things are bad for us.
We're like a dream jury in the South.
Yeah.
Dream
Let's
jury
discuss
in 80%
immigration.
of the country.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Sadly, yes.
Now, who here has been on a jury besides me?
No, I have not.
I was called for jury duty, but I never had to be on a jury. They never used me for anything. They didn't even bring me in to be questioned about certain things. I just had to be available for a phone call at a certain time of day during a certain week, and then they let me know that I wasn't needed by day 3, and so I had fulfilled my duties.
And I was in the jury pool with Eric's mom.
Oh yeah?
Oh, interesting.
And then she.
And you're like,
what a weird, small world situation that would be.
And you're like, I think I shouldn't be considered because we used to date.
No, she said, like Eric was saying, that she had a conflict of interest because is it her brother?
Yeah, it'd be her brother-in-law. Yeah,
he worked at the jail.
Works at St. Cloud,
and this was a case that happened at the jail, so she immediately got to leave for conflict of interest.
Gotcha.
My dad got pulled up on jury duty once, and they would, bring him in to ask him questions and stuff. But most of the cases were all like drunk driving cases or stuff like that. So as soon as they found out he was on the fire department, he was like bye, you're gone. You have a bias.
Wow. Yeah, he's not.
We want someone that cares less about drunk driving.
Yeah. Honestly, yes, that's their job.
Yeah, pretty much. I just need somebody that'll be more impartial. My dad has been on way too many, drunk driving accident calls that. No, sorry.
Just very quickly, can I tell you the funniest thing that happened in that jury selection thing? Well, I'm going to anyway, because one guy stood up and said, because the judge is like, is there anybody here who can't serve? And one guy stood up and said, yes, I can't serve. And the judge said, why? And he goes, this man killed my dog. And the other guy stood up and he goes, I told you to keep the dog out of the yard. And the judge is like, all right, well, both of you are disqualified. Get out of here. So
now they had to stage that. That was staged.
Now that I'm older, that's what I'm wondering. If they stage that together, that is genius to get out of having to deal with that. But it was very funny to hear him go, this man killed my dog.
How long ago was this?
Oh, geez. I lived in Elk River, or it was jury duty in Elk River. So when I was high school famous, cold open.
No, we already ran that
intro already ran.
Well, I mean, hey, we could change things up for the episode.
We could do a cold
open.
Do it in
post.
Yeah.
Do it in post. Sean will do it in post.
Leave all that in, and here we go.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Are you guys with Athletic Greens?
We'll run the same Pepsi ad.
Yeah, no, we do stuff we do work with Viore.
Oh,
so
excellent, lovely.
Yeah,
and Cialis.
Yeah. Together, we want to see the effects of Cialis to Viore clothing when you're wearing them. We'll run the Pepticondrifed ad. I figure we can use that every now and then.
Sure. We might.
It's there.
Same ad. People heard not that long ago.
Well, people don't necessarily listen to this in order,
Yeah.
You don't know. Golly.
So if you haven't figured it out already, we have Eric, Mark, and Mikey have joined us for our 200th episode.
Hello,
they're our most frequent guests.
They are our most frequent guests.
Yeah.
I believe Mike holds the top
Mike,
top billing for the most times on the show,
and he's also the most recent person who's been on the show.
That's true.
In February.
Wow.
Yeah,
we haven't had somebody on since you in February.
So this is funny, guys, because sort of unofficially, I had declared to Matt that starting with episode 101, or I forget if it was the year or episode 101. Either way,
episode 101.
I wanted us to have a guest on every single show, and we could see how we've done with that.
Yeah, we did good for 3, I think, in a row.
I think so.
And then I think we missed one, and then we had another. And then, and then it hasn't been much since. So,
golly,
do we have
Mike,
a tracker? What is that? At like the 3rd time now?
Can somebody put a freaking, what are those little air tags on him?
Counter?
And put an air tag on him so we know where he's going.
Do you guys have a soundboard? Are you like wacky morning DJs that you can hit a sound effect when Mike stands up every time?
I did for a little while, and I deleted it because it was a pain in the ass. But I can definitely throw some in.
Yeah,
like a slide whistle.
Yeah. Maybe like the typical like glass breaking and then the cat type of a sound effect.
Oh, good. Here we go.
Whenever he gets back.
What was it?
He's back.
Good. What was it, Mike?
Sorry, my employees at my very, very important business that I'm running here needed something. I'm an important businessman.
Classic business guy.
Is it the
classic
kid you
business
paid
guy stuff. Sorry.
Okay.
Hold on. Can I just push? What did they need? What did the employees need, Mike, at your business? I'm not even going to ask what your business is because it's important. I'm just wondering what they needed as your subservient, second in commands.
They couldn't find their toy.
Oh, you're right.
Now I need to know what kind of business this is.
Now I think we should actually pull back from asking any more questions.
Yeah.
This is the time to pull back.
Yeah.
I thought maybe there's like a big discussion amongst a bunch of the board about whether or not you should, undo another button.
Well,
not a top
we're
one.
Still waiting to hear.
Undo that middle one again.
Right.
There you go.
There it is.
It's nice.
Feel better?
Hey, it's so much better.
Less constricted?
Yeah. I don't have to suck it in quite as much.
Good. So is that your company logo on your hat there?
Right here?
Yeah.
No, that's just some salt.
Oh. Even better.
Come on, man.
Even better.
You can't just say that.
All you're doing is raising more questions.
Yeah.
Why is there salt on the top of your hat?
Why is there a salty residue on your hat?
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
was Monica Lewinsky wearing that hat?
In the 90s?
Yeah.
Mike, is it
Veruca?
sweat salt? And now you're just saying Veruca salt? I said sweat salt.
Yes, it's sweat.
I also heard wet salt. Sorry.
Thank you, Mark.
Okay.
Yeah, salt. Yeah.
I mean, could be.
I heard that too.
It is from sweating in my hat.
Mm. Like
you
into
were
it?
in your hat?
Like sweating while you were wearing it, or sweating into your hat, which is even weirder.
Yeah, like you're holding your hat upside down, like underneath you.
Collecting your sweat.
Yep, just dripping into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like the visual
It's like...
I was going to say, Mike reaching into his back pocket on a hot summer day and pulling out his hat and wiping off his face and then putting his hat back in his pocket.
If only there was a way to get out of the sun.
If only there was a
I
way to
had
block the sun from my eyes.
Right
Yeah. Anyway, back to hoeing.
And then he pulls his shorts up higher and stands up in front of the camera again.
And
no, he does not do that.
And get a counter going.
Eric, how's the lower left section of your screen there? How's that?
It's good. Is that better? So,
Sure, why not?
This is the most chaotic.
My chair is on wheels, so I just gently drift this way the longer it's.
Oh, yeah, because of your slants.
Yeah, due to your house being on slowly sinking into the earth.
If it's going that drastically quick, it's a problem.
I know.
It's a drafting chair, so it sits up higher, and so my feet are up, and I've got like there's skateboard wheels, so it rolls really easily.
It's a drafting chair, as in it's really good when following another chair in a race, and then you can skid around really fast.
That's drifting. That's
drifting. Drifting is when you're going around the corner.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I made the same mental mistake, Sean. I was picturing Bearcat just whipping that bitch out.
Yeah. No, I said it. And as soon as I said it, I'm like, wait, no, that's whipping around corners. It's not called Tokyo Draft.
Honestly, that's honestly how I stopped myself, because in my brain I was like, it's not called Tokyo Draft.
Oh no,
it's a very different movie. It's just a weird. It's just a weird movie about weather in Tokyo.
Well, no, it's like so many times in Tokyo Draft, they're like, don't get too close, or get closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like too many people in Tokyo.
Maintain second.
Too many people in Tokyo are leaving.
It's a really weird way.
They're just leaving
a really weird race movie.
This movie, not that good.
Yeah,
a lot of tension building.
Does the guy win at the end? No, he doesn't.
No, he
never passed
succeeded
the
in
guy.
his purpose.
Yeah,
well, it's not called Tokyo Win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they cut away to certain dramatic scenes where people have their windows open a crack.
Yeah. Oh my god!
And then they're closing their robes and shivering a little bit.
And then they cut to
it's
a scene.
It's very cold in Tokyo.
Yeah. Another scene, and a guy is writing a screenplay, and he crumples it up and throws it away in the garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not one of Kurosawa's better films.
No. It's his best film.
So dumb.
I'm glad after 200 episodes we have not gotten better at this.
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
Oh, you're right.
We've gotten best at this.
You guys are drafting right now, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, all I can think of is all I've written down is the word Tokyo. I can't. I'm a mental block.
I haven't been writing anything now.
Oh no. Well, we haven't talked about much.
Yeah, well, I feel like
potty
we've talked about so much at the same time.
Mike's important business, you know.
Are we supposed to be writing things down as guests?
No.
Okay.
I have to at some point. Draft. At some point, I have to type up show notes.
This is what we talked about.
That's going to be a problem because I have a manifesto going over here. I've got notes.
Well, give them to us when we're done. We'll modify them. We'll use artistic freedom to make it better or make it less controversial.
Schlegel, can I ask you something that is probably...
Whoa, no last names.
Sorry, Matt, can I...
I'm just kidding.
Are you 100% positive that you do not have the footage of Bearcat eating shit when he went to climb that tree?
That was not my footage. I think that was like Benno's footage or some shit.
I brought this up. So we were all at Mike's house last night, and I asked Eric who had that footage or who shot that and when that was, because I don't think that you or I were even there.
No, we weren't.
I thought it was when you guys were filming the Mark movie.
Mm-mm.
That's what I remember. But
you guys had it as an outtake at the end of one of your other flicks.
I don't believe so. I honestly think that was like Benno's footage or something. It was some because Sean and I werenn't there.
Yeah, the only time I ever heard of it was when someone showed us the footage. Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, they were all pretty sure that it was you're the one who filmed it. I'm like, I don't think either he and I were even there when it happened.
I don't think so.
I would say if I remember, is either Schlegel or Travis who had it. So
yeah, that would have been Travis. My bet. My bet was heavily on you because I truly remember it during the Mark movie. Every hit's a slap in the face.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Subtitle, Yeah.
Parentheses, the Mark movie.
Yeah.
or colon, the Mark movie.
I tried to explain that to someone at work the other day, and they were like, "Wait, you did what?" I was like, "No, it was everybody saying that it was
that movie." Unfortunately, I think our idea behind how it should have worked would have been better, but it was poorly executed.
Well,
I don't remember what the idea even was.
It was basically the idea that everybody was having these it was everybody. We filmed people talking about how bad they were at like hooking up with people or whatever. Everybody was supposed to, game. Yeah, everybody was supposed to be Mark outside, like confessional style, and then we would show the scenes of Mark actually doing stuff and failing every time.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what we did?
That's what we did, but we didn't execute it in a way that actually made sense as to what was actually going on.
Yeah, but for being what?
Gotcha.
18, 17 years old, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, it's got some funny stuff in it, but it's just, it was poorly executed. Funny.
I really liked everybody popping up and just going, "Hi, I'm Mark Ewitt."
Yeah, hi, Mark Ewitt.
Yeah.
And it was like, I think it was like, be prepared, I look a little different. And then we'd show the shot and it would always be Mark actually doing the things. Where, like, if it was a reenactment, it should have been these other people reenacting you and you actually doing the confessions.
Right.
But
me doing the voiceover and them doing the thing.
But, Matt, that's the way that would have made more sense.
Yeah.
And we were not about that.
Yeah. It's kind of like...
We liked the idea.
Kind of like the Weird Al movie where they, Weird Al's all fucking ripped and shit.
UHF?
No, like the Weird Al Yankovic, the Al Yankovic story.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
It's pretty good.
Is it? I heard it was cool.
It's funny.
Is that the one? Is it Daniel Radcliffe?
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe is playing Al, and Daniel Radcliffe's pretty ripped. So there's scenes where he's shirtless and he's,
I guess
just this ripped dude playing
ripped
Al.
Weird Al.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I guess that lends to it because I was thinking the whole time, why doesn't Weird Al just play himself? He doesn't look so old that he couldn't play his younger self. It didn't make sense to me why they would have someone else play him.
The movie was written based off of a College Humor sketch that they did that was similar, where Weird Al, it was telling Weird Al's story, but it was completely fabricated actual story of what happened, and Al played the record exec that gave him his big break. So in the actual movie, that's who Al plays again.
Oh wow, cool.
But yeah, it's a big spoof on the true story of how he got big and stuff, and it's pretty funny.
Like with all the
Wait, you're saying it was a parody of what really happened?
It's a parody movie for sure.
Doing the Muppet thing.
Are there any new songs in it? Like any new Weird Al songs in it?
I don't think so. They re-recorded a bunch of his songs for the movie.
Oh, they did. Yeah. With Daniel Radcliffe singing?
No.
Oh.
They just
dang.
Weird Al re-recorded his own stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He Taylor Swifted
did you guys know did you guys know that Incubus did like a reimagining, re-recording of Morning View?
Ugh.
No.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. They re-recorded it and it's slightly different. I don't know. That's all I know. I saw an interview where they talked about
it. It's like the reissue of 10 for Pearl Jam being like, this is what we actually wanted it to sound like.
Dude,
like, okay.
I was scrolling Reddit last night and I saw the video of Eddie Vedder going up into the rafter when he threw his mic up and he got caught and wrapped around, and he jumped up there and just free climbed all the way over back in the 90s and unwrapped it and then came down with the mic. That was incredible. What a band.
He used to climb all over.
What a band.
Well, they were playing. Sorry, I should add more context.
This guy's a lunatic.
They were playing the whole time. And then he's they just, the band kept playing. They were on time the whole time. He climbs up the fucking rafters. He's singing from the mic, hanging on with one hand. Then he drops the mic and then almost rappels down with the mic cord. It's crazy.
A strong mic cord.
That's a risk.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had to have a lot of faith in that mic cord.
I know, dude. It's wild. Also wild to think that it got up there because he was just whipping that bitch through it. What are you doing with the mic? Come on.
I don't like the smile Mikey's getting every time we say mic cord. It's a strong
Those are
mic
the
cord.
strongest chords. I know for sure. It'll hold.
It gets tangled easily.
It's got a bit of a draft.
I also just saw that the Battle of Los Angeles turned 25. The Rage Against the Machine album.
It's a long war.
That's still going, huh?
So, to make you feel even older. On your high school famous podcast.
Yeah, I remember getting that album for Christmas.
Oh, that dates you.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I wasn't specific on which Christmas. Just last Christmas.
You could have got it last year. Yeah.
What a memory.
I think I just bought it for myself, at Best Buy or something.
Mr. Moneybags.
Hey, I went cheap on my pants so I could afford things like Rage Against the Machine CDs. So I was anything. If anything, I was the opposite of fancy pants.
What is the opposite of fancy pants?
Drab pants or drab shorts, drab skirt. I wore drab skirts back then.
And let that sit, and we're good.
Yeah.
Waiting for Sean to go. Is this thing on? Hello.
Hello.
You guys all froze when I made my joke. That was really weird.
I do it to him all the time.
I'm sure the recording picked up all your laughter. I just didn't see it.
Add laugh track.
Add laugh track. Or add just booing.
Yeah.
Boo hiss.
Or people throwing up. Whatever audio you want. Add people vomiting. Or having a potty emergency. Go while you're at it. Mike, did you record your potty emergency for the show? I hope you did.
No, that's only available on my OF.
Gotcha. Go to of.com.
Sean dutifully typing that in, not being able to find it. What is of.com?
Yeah.
So this is the 200th episode.
Yeah. Just to refresh everyone. Yeah, but so what I thought I would do for the 200th episode, gentlemen, is I would come up with a game that, shines a very bright light on just how poorly you guys know the show. And because I know that this is sort of to expose you all in the fact that we know you don't listen. Mike, I know he's exposing himself. I don't even have to help him.
Wait,
with that,
he's exposing himself? Keep the camera off him.
Yeah.
Put that one on the tracker.
You saw him
Put that one on the tracker.
You saw him walking around earlier. No, I mean, we don't want you guys to lie. We know you don't listen to the show regularly. Why would you want to listen to us regularly?
Yeah, if you wanted to listen to us, you'd actually give us a call every once in a while.
Yeah. Or respond. Yeah.
Is it okay if we listen to you intermittently?
Yeah, it's intermittent.
Well, we would hope that, you being our closest friends, that you would show a tremendous amount of support for our artistic endeavor being this show. And you're clearly not doing that. So I just wanted to arrange a series of questions.
This is an aggressive way to get into a game show, by the way.
You unsupportive jackasses.
He literally is Chris Hansen.
Go fuck yourselves.
He's Chris Hansening us right now. He's like, Mark, Eric, you've all come to my home.
As all three of you are on the show with us for the show, like
your lack of support hurts.
Yeah. But thank you all for being here for the game
and not logging out right now.
Right. So I called it High School Famous. I hardly knew ye. And so I've
Tokyo Draft.
Tokyo Draft.
Is there a theme song?
No.
Can you put one in post, please?
Well, we'll see. I'm not going to make any promises.
Can you make a note?
Might just run the Pepto-Condrafed ad.
The ad's getting a lot
several times throughout the episode.
Well, so the podcast has its sponsor, and then the game show within the podcast also has its sponsor, and they're the same sponsor. So, so be it if this ad is run multiple times during this show.
That all tracks with me.
But I've got 4 groups of questions, and so we're going to determine who gets which group of questions. So, Matt.
So apparently I'm also a contestant in this, which
Yeah.
seems weird because I feel like I'll be at least more so a ringer in this. But I also don't know what kind of questions you've created.
It makes it more scientific because you're the control, right? That's
there you go.
That's how you can justify this.
Yeah, I can't because I
don't say that. Don't say it. Don't use that language.
I created. Yeah, we don't want to get demonetized.
This isn't on video, right? They can't see me doing this.
Yeah.
So, Matt, please pick one of the 4 cards.
Do I just point?
Yeah, we'll just say like far right or far left or, second from the right, something like that.
That one.
This one?
Oh, so close.
Was it this one?
It was that one. I was seeing if you can get it.
Okay, so this is Matt's card. He's going to get this. These you got number 3. So you're going to get the group of questions in block 3.
Clubs.
Eric, please pick one of the other remaining 3 cards.
That one.
Don't.
Nope, it's been established.
Is it this one? This one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay,
that one.
This one?
Yep.
So you are group number 2.
Okay.
I'll go Mark next. Left or right?
That one.
This one?
No, the other one.
No, the other one. Okay, perfect. Just as I suspected. Mark gets block number 4, and of course that leaves our ace in the book is Mr. Mike Milam gets the number 1 group of questions.
Mike doesn't get to pick?
Well, okay, Mike, please.
I picked that one. I picked
okay, is it this one?
Yeah, right.
No. To the left.
This. Gotcha. Okay.
No, it was the ace. Yeah, that's the one I picked.
That was a good sleight of hand, Sean. You switched it underneath the camera. I didn't even notice when you picked it back up. It was the same card. That was pretty good.
I've been studying up on what do they call it? Close-up magic or whatever.
I've been studying the blade.
Yeah.
And you all pay.
I watched Now You See Me or whatever that movie's called several times.
Yeah, it sounds like you know it well. You don't even know if that's what it's called.
Well, I don't know if it starts with "and now you see me" or just "now you."
It's just "now you see me."
Yeah, and the fact that they did not title the sequel "and now you don't," I don't know why.
I don't even know what movie this is.
Yeah, it's called "Now You See Me."
Yeah.
Oh, Catch Me If You Can. I got you.
Yeah.
Jesse Eisenberg and Woody Harrelson
and Tom Hanks.
No, Tom Hanks is not in.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh,
I completely blind on this. Sounds cool.
It's
all right. Okay, so Mike, I'm just going to keep track of how many answers you get correct and how many you don't get correct, and we'll tally up who knows the show best.
Can we steal?
Worst.
I mean, that won't work your system of marking down how many he got right or wrong. Because
Matt,
fuck that up.
Mike, Mark, Eric. I mean, I can give a bonus point or something if you answer. I don't know, that's going to be really complicated.
Yeah, no, we'll skip it.
I'll decide. All right, so Mike, first question. Who are the 2 hosts of High School Famous?
Oh, come on. Nobody knows this.
I'm sorry. What was the podcast that you wanted to know the host of?
Tokyo Draft.
Oh, yes. That's Matt and John.
The podcast, the podcast Tokyo
Sean
Draft has nothing to do with the movie of Tokyo Draft, by the way.
No, nothing at all.
The podcast Tokyo Draft is all about these guys who are drafting on a piece of paper the city of Tokyo.
Yeah.
Mechanical drafters.
It's how the city was designed.
It's not a good podcast at all.
They have not switched over to video yet.
Yeah, it's only an audio podcast. And they're sitting literally explaining every line they draw.
This one's diagonal. Yeah, I listened to some of it.
It's just
mechanical. This one's diagonal. I think it's more horizontal.
It's just one of those 2-point perspective drawings.
Yeah. That's all it is.
So all the lines are either
the vanishing line.
All the lines are either
vertical
or diagonal. Very few horizontal lines.
Then someone comes in and blows the whole thing open with the diagonal line.
Yeah. Well, that's. I mean, Tokyo is considered one of the most diverse cities as far as design and
I was going to
structure
say,
goes.
as far as people know, it's mostly Japanese.
And tourists.
Japanese tourists.
Well,
They come
I
home
imagine
from
some of
traveling to
them.
other places.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine some of them are.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Mike, you got that one correct.
Oh, good. It was.
Yay.
Wait, which one was it? Matt and Sean, or Sean and Matt?
Matt and Sean, we like to go alphabetical.
Oh, okay,
And,
Matt and Sean.
Because Matt has a more fragile ego than I do.
It's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Watch how fragile it gets if somebody actually beats him at this game.
Oh,
We'll see. Okay, Mark.
Yes.
Oh, wait, yeah, Mark. What was the name? What was the name of the high school that the two hosts attended?
Oh, now attended and completed, attended and
I didn't say completed. I
Okay,
said
that's fair.
attended.
All right. Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say Elk River High School. Checking my notes.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
It's not its full name.
It is now,
Oh, is it?
Yes, Elk
but
River High
it
School.
wasn't. Okay, I will give that one to you because at the time, to be
Mhm.
fair, it was Elk River Area High School.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
ERHS.
Was
It
it
is
really?
now Elk River High School. Well, because so many other cities did not have high
Oh,
schools
that's
of their own,
right.
so they all.
Because
They watched us in from Zimmerman and Rogers and
yeah,
parts of the
Yeah.
state.
Otherwise, I don't know if any of us would have attended that high school.
You know what's
Except maybe me.
I think
I
I
You,
would
Mark. Mark,
yeah.
you would have.
I
Mark,
lived in
you
Elk
would have
River.
gone there.
Yeah, you guys were both in
I
Zimtown.
also, like across the highway, I'm still in 728. If I had kids that went to
Oh, you
school,
are?
they would go to Elk River. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's funny because the St. Michael High School is right across the freaking road from us. So, yeah,
That's nuts.
it is.
So-
I think most people in our neighborhood, like, St. Michael has open enrollment, so they still send their kids to St. Michael rather than Elk River. which
I
is-
mean, what would you do? Would you send them there? No? Okay.
no, it's the smart move.
It's a smart,
think-
it's a smart move to send
What,
them
not
to
having
Elk River.
kids?
Yes, that's exactly. Not having kids is a smart move.
Gotcha. Mike, take note of that opinion.
Well, sorry.
Mike's bosses are going to be pissed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, his employees. My bad. Damn. You
Yeah,
messed up
sorry.
the joke.
Well, I mean,
I'll fix it in the edit. I'll fix it in the
let's be
edit.
honest.
Do it in post. Do it in post.
Yeah.
That was
Or
more
as we-
accurate, though.
Or as we affectionately call them, the Toy Boys.
Honestly, what Mark said was much more accurate.
Sean,
Let's clip
What?
that and
No.
just play it forever.
Toy Boys. That might be the clip at the end there now.
What gets a... Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Matt,
Is it my turn?
it's your turn now. So, Mark, we're going to give that point to you, even though it was one word off, but you got the city
You got the
correct.
gist.
Yeah. You got the just?
You got the gist of it.
He got just the gist of it.
Yeah, just a
Which episode number is as easy to describe as itself?
I see. Here's the thing. These numbers we just picked didn't matter. Sean has a different set of questions for me.
What are
No
you
matter
talking
what
about?
number I picked. And I knew it was
I
going
mean-
to happen that way.
I have a different set of questions for everyone.
There's three
You-
blocks of questions.
just
He made
you.
that very clear.
But you did. Here's the thing. You have questions. You already had
I
a
have
list of questions for each person, or at least you had a list of easy questions, and then you had a list of questions for me. And it didn't matter what number we picked.
No, Matt. You'll see all the questions get progressively harder. I thought this was this.
Okay.
If you don't get the answer to this one, I thought that you would
All right.
get this one because it's just a clever.
Okay. To
Let me,
be
do you want me
fair-
to read it again?
Yes, 100%. Because to be fair, as soon as you started saying it, I tuned out, assuming that it was just assuming that you were just giving me
Unanswerable.
hard questions. Yeah.
Okay. No,
All right.
it's just clever wordplay.
Okay.
Which episode number is as easy to describe as itself?
What, episode title?
Number.
Is as easy to describe as itself.
Yes.
God, why do I get the fucking riddle question?
You drew whatever number you drew. I don't remember.
You should know based on the list you're reading off of.
Well, I set them
Or
all.
it's just
I
in
set
order.
the
It's
cards.
just, you have a list of questions, and then we're just going in order of.
The cards are face down now.
It sounded like you had like a specific lists of questions that each of us were doing. I just happened to get the third question. All right. What episode number is as easy to describe as itself?
Yeah.
Does anybody understand Sean's stupid brain? Like,
wow,
does this make sense to anyone?
I'm really interested to hear what you have to say because I want to know the answer.
Can I steal it?
Do you actually know?
You can take it. You can take a guess.
Is it one? Like, what the fuck?
Please get
it. Could be any episode. It could be any episode number.
No, I swear, when you hear this answer, you'll be like, "Oh, duh! What an idiot!" This is very obvious.
To describe as itself. I'm gonna. Hey, you know what? I'm the first person to get one wrong. I have no fucking clue what you're talking about, you dipshit.
123. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Oh God, that's a stretch, you shit.
No, it isn't.
You cock.
You love the Jackson 5. Okay.
Now, if you would have said what episode number is as easy as ABC, that would have fucking made sense.
That's
okay.
It's just the reverse of the song.
Okay. Noted. But I'm not going to modify the questions.
Well, it's too late, obviously.
They're in stone. Okay, so unfortunately, Matt,
why would you
the first
carve
one,
these questions into stone?
Because I've been working on this for 12 years. Yeah.
Zing.
All right.
Zing. But which god?
It's funny how that question literally actually has nothing to do with the podcast so far whatsoever.
One thing I forgot to mention. Some of the questions, like some of the ones you heard, who were the hosts, what high schools did they go to? Those are just general questions. If there's any questions specific about an episode, it's only concerning episodes 101 through 199.
Okay.
So I didn't delve back into the original 100 episodes. So, okay, Eric, you're up now. We've got how many episodes of High School Famous have been released so far?
Go fuck yourself with my question.
What?
This is 200. I'm assuming there's 199 before this.
That is correct. Since this episode has not been released yet,
it was kind of a trick question.
A little bit. See, Matt, Eric's wasn't straightforward.
It's fully straightforward.
All right, that clip might be used for the end.
I would have been nervous, honestly, if I had that question. I don't know if I would have answered it correctly.
I don't either. That's the problem.
What's your backlog?
Be thankful that you
are. I guess.
Every episode we've recorded, there's only been one episode we've ever recorded that has never been released, but that is just episode 0.
Well, okay, so that's the first thing we ever recorded. It's like how many do you have in the hopper, right? Like how many?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would have been like, oh, okay.
And we recorded an episode.
Kind of
if
scared
they were in the hopper, they would have
198.
Yeah, the question was how many have been released so far. So even if there was a backlog, they're not released yet.
Yeah.
So,
right. So I could have got that wrong. Although I can just check my app to see what number you're on.
Yeah, but that would be cheating, and cheating is for losers.
And it'd be really weird for us
themselves in plastic.
It'd be really weird for us to start this episode off calling it episode 200, and then we've already released, extra episodes.
Yeah, we could do that. We could wait 4 months to release this.
I'm assuming 101, and it's obviously not 101. Whatever. Yeah, you get it.
Sean's tricky with wordplay.
Here's the crazy thing. Wasn't expecting that question to get so much dialogue behind it.
I know. Wow. All right. Mike, you're next. Who drew the artwork for the High School Famous podcast?
What a funny question to fall on him. For no reason. That it was funny that it fell on him.
No hints.
Snooze Magoo.
All right, bonus question. What is his wife's name?
Ooh.
There'll be no points awarded for that question. You know what I should have done?
I was going to say, do I get an extra point? Amanda.
You know what I should have done? I should have been like, bonus question, what's his anniversary or what's his wife's birthday or something like that. I just thought of that
now. Damn. Fix that in post.
I just thought of that now. Of course.
Mike, go ahead and
I'll
answer
add
the
a
question.
slide whistle.
Bonus question. How many child
your
labor
anniversary?
laws does he violate?
Yeah, with his important company.
Yeah. Mike, what do you pay your employees?
Yesterday I paid them $5 each to pick up some leaves because
when you
was there a
when you
specific
walk around the
number of
office
leaves they had to pick up or
Just some.
When you walk around the office, do you have one of your buttons undone that exposes your navel?
But they're just happy he has a shirt on.
Yeah. They're just happy when he's not having a potty
and
emergency.
only a shirt. Yeah.
They're like, finally,
we have to reschedule the meeting. Potty emergency.
We'll go over the Q3 earnings later.
Oh, Matt. So Mike showed us something he was very proud of in his house last night.
Mm-hmm.
It's a of all okay.
Oh, come on.
Of all the rooms of your house,
right?
Which is the one room that you might need to have access to in some sort of emergency? Or like, oh man, I got to get into this room real quick, otherwise something bad might happen.
Panic room.
What room in your house?
A potty, if you will.
Panic room. I guess he's technically right. It is a panic room.
You're right. I'm
panic
room
room.
bonus points for that.
You know what? To be fair, what do you want in a panic room? You want a toilet in there.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. Okay, but take out panic room because how many people have a panic room in their house? You can't give an answer. They can't give a numeric answer.
Just to specify, my panic room is just a room I go to when I'm panicking.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not safe. It's full of knives.
Yeah.
And intruders.
There's a noose every square foot.
The floor is
okay. I'll answer for you. It's the bathroom, right?
Of course.
Never you're like, oh my God, I need to get into this bedroom real quick before something terrible happens.
Right.
So the basement bathroom in Mike's house, he decided to hide the door to it. It's a shelf that you push back, and that's how you reveal the bathroom.
It's incredible. It's so awesome.
It is awesome, but I'm like, Eric couldn't find it last night.
That was hilarious.
And I'm like,
certainly it's not the shelf.
I
mean, he came out with certainly it's not the shelf, right?
But I'm like, if all the rooms in a house, why would you make that the one hard to find?
The fact that he said certainly in front of that sentence is what makes it so funny.
It's very cool.
You agree or disagree with me thinking he should have made it a very obvious door to a room that you can relieve yourself?
No, I think it's actually way funnier that it's not easy to find. And also,
I didn't ask if it was funny.
Kind of nice to be like, especially if guests can't find it, just be like, that's my special bathroom that nobody knows is there because it's a hidden door. So,
except when he has people over at his house, he's like, hey, did you guys see the bathroom? Come on, let me show you. He's not making it a secret.
Mikey's always showing people bathrooms.
That's very true. We can all agree
immediately
to that.
following his potty emergency.
He would go to the fucking
you guys gotta see this.
He'd go to the fucking Guggenheim and be more impressed by finding the bathroom.
Guggenheim?
I said it right the second time.
It's the baby museum.
Yeah. So dumb.
BP.
I like it.
Sean, is it my question? Okay. Yes,
I hope
it is.
This isn't a long quiz because Jesus Christ.
Well, each of you have 6 questions.
Oh,
so
it's not fun.
I knew that it was. I didn't want to make it too many questions. In what year did the two hosts graduate high school?
Oh,
I really feel like I got screwed on my question.
I believe the thing that really cements this for me is the idea of Boo 02. That seems very clear in my mind. So
I do remember that. Yeah,
I'm going to say 2001.
Yes. 2001 is the correct answer. I'm proud of you for remembering.
It was the same year as a certain Space Odyssey.
I was going to say an Elk River Odyssey.
Yeah, the big famous Space Odyssey. And good on you for remembering that, even though you yourself didn't graduate.
Well, I like to think that I just, got promoted.
I thought you was going to say, I'd like to think I did. I like to think I graduated.
I feel like I did.
Yeah.
I mean,
I did. For the record,
come back.
For the record, yes, everyone.
I came back for second graduation, and they said no.
Yeah. For the record, everyone, Mark did graduate high school on time,
but not
as
college.
did all of us. Okay, I wasn't going to offer that up.
Throw that in there. Be very clear.
And from what I think, Eric, you and I are the two here that have graduated college.
I think so. Yeah,
and we're both doing equally well.
I mean, to be fair, Eric is one of the few people I know that went to college and is in the field that he went to college for.
Yeah, he's on the right track.
Yeah. I mean, I did the stuff before I went to college for
he
it.
was already, I would say you were already in the field prior to going to college for it. But
Bearcat is the control group to what we should have done. Bearcat is the straight and narrow.
The funny thing is, I was supposed to be the controlled group for this fucking test, and I'm the only one who's gotten a question wrong so far.
Well, it's not my fault. You didn't get 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. How obvious
it's the
was
easiest
that?
answer.
Almost as easy as
ABC.
1, 2, 3.
ABC.
Mike, you almost fucked it
right,
up. You were so close to saying 1, 2, 3. You 100% were gonna fuck it up.
1, 2, 3 is like as easy as 1, 2, 3, you guys.
2, 3.
This is the dumbest episode we've ever
He
recorded.
thought he got away with it too.
What, Matt?
This is the dumbest episode we've ever recorded.
It could be. It's not.
We've done worse.
Yeah. Anyway, we're on. Okay, Matt, we're on you now.
Mm-hmm.
How many guests have not been on High School Famous?
What's the population of the Earth?
I don't know.
Am I allowed to Google?
I think it's 7 billion.
I would say all but. Fuck, how many people have we actually had on?
That's it.
This is actually a really good question.
How many people we actually had on? So let's see. Hold on. So you 3.
To defend Matt, I had to type all the names out of the people I remembered that we had on to.
All right, so we've had these 3 guys on. We've had Preston on. We've had Scott on. We've had Adam on. We've had Pokey on. We had fucking what's her fucking name now? The only thing that's in my head is Precious, and that's not her name.
No, Patience.
Patience. Precious. I was thinking Precious and Peaches. I'm like, it's not those.
we had Princess Peach,
Seamus, Bowser, Toadstool.
What is it? Seamus? Simus?
I feel like I'm missing
Metroid.
Somebody else. That's 8. That's 8 so far. But I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, we've had Josh. No, and we've had Travis on.
Uh-huh.
Still missing somebody, aren't I? That's 10. I think there's one more that I can't think of.
So what are you going to? What's your answer?
Am I right in saying there's one more?
No,
I'm not. So it's 10. We've had 10 people on.
No,
we've had more than 10 people on.
We have.
We've had more than 11.
Correct.
I am so sorry for whoever I'm forgetting.
It's possible I forgot someone as well, but the list I've compiled, you haven't named everyone.
Wow. I'm going to say everybody who hasn't been on the show is everybody but the 12 that we've had.
Oh, man.
13.
13. I got 13.
Who did I miss?
You missed James, Jenna, and Salsa.
Fuck. Yep, there you go. I missed the whole fucking... Yeah, the whole...
Because you got it down to 10, right?
Yeah.
Did you get it down? Did you get it up to 10? Yeah. I think you named everyone else. Did you name Scott?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So just those three.
Well, let's be fair. They're forgettable.
I'm not co-signing
They'll agree.
I did say we were going to cover the hot issues on the show. And that's Matt's hot take on apropos of nothing. All right, so
don't check out their podcast, or don't.
You were so close. The answer I had was all but 13. So when you even started to say all but, I'm like, he might get verbatim the way I answered it.
I was thinking of all, apropos of nothing just didn't jump into my head because I was thinking of all because we usually only have one person on at a time.
Individual guests.
Yeah. I was so rooting for you on that.
You
were so close.
I am 0 for 2. Everybody else is 2 for 2. Perfect.
All right. Eric, you're up next. One of the hosts has a dog and one of the hosts has 2 cats.
Name
True
them.
or false?
True.
True. That is correct.
This is so unfair. Nobody else would have gotten the how many guests question right.
I mean,
if these aren't specifically aimed to me, and this is just by chance, this is ridiculous.
This is to test us.
Just wait.
But I'm the only one getting anything wrong.
I'm telling you, Matt. These were all the. I think there may be 1 or 2 other softballs, but the rest get crazy.
Right. I honestly think
I'm
it's expecting that I keep getting them all wrong. It's way more entertaining that way.
All right, Mike, your third question.
just a trailing piece of shit. Fading up.
All right, so you can call me. Let's see. Am I a piece of shit or am I person who prepared something for the 200th episode of this show?
You're a fucking potty emergency, is what you are.
Is that my question?
Answer the question, Mike.
And also, you have been talking about having something prepared for this episode for fucking months, so don't get on me for not preparing anything. And you also told me that I was part of it, so I shouldn't bring anything.
I didn't say you shouldn't bring anything, did I? You could have brought something. You could have typed it. You could have surprised me with a bad news. You could have done all sorts of stuff.
Well, you know what, Sean? I didn't think about that.
Good for you. And me. All right. No, Mike, that wasn't your question. I don't remember what you thought might have been your question, but
whether or not you're a piece of shit.
Oh, okay. Feel free to answer that one if you want. Unofficial game question, but your question is, in episode 106, Sean and Matt discussed the process of what type of animal getting what human procedure done. See, Matt?
Oh, wow.
They're not all... See?
That was so long ago.
Yeah, but this covers
what
101
animal
through
getting
one.
What human procedure done? I don't even know this answer. I don't listen, though. So.
Okay, no. I got it.
Hold on. So, okay. You got it?
I think so. Okay. What is it again? What's the question again?
This is a great sign. I have an answer to a question. What is your question? In episode 106, Sean and Matt discussed the process of what type of animal getting what type of human procedure done.
Oh, wow. So it's animal and procedure is the question.
Right.
Wow. It's a two-parter.
Okay. I want to say it's birds. Birds plucking their feathers to get it ready for a tattoo.
That weirdly doesn't
right.
seem unplausible. I don't think it's the right answer, but it doesn't seem unplausible of something we would talk about.
That sounds like some dumb shit you would say.
Dumb shit.
What? Who? Me?
Yeah, mostly you.
Dumb shit. Just me trailing off. Dumb shit.
Fucking dumb shit.
Piece of shit. Fuck this podcast.
Well, Mike, against all odds, that is the correct answer.
Is it really?
It is.
What?
It is the correct answer.
Super fan Mike Milo.
Hold on.
We talked about birds getting tattoos and how they would have to instead of shaving the area, you'd have to just remove the feathers of that area.
Are you fucking kidding me?
To get a tattoo on, and then we talked about do they keep plucking the feathers so that the tattoo is visible, or will the feathers just?
What the fuck?
And we talked
is wrong
about how
with
you'd
us?
have to do it. We'd have to do an area where it's not necessary for flight, like not the wing feathers or the tail feathers. You'd have to pick an area to get tattooed that was like the chest or like a leg.
Can I interject?
This seems like
Where
the
they could-
stupidest fucking conversation.
Can we?
We talked about it.
Can we? At
Hey,
least,
that's
Hold
you
on.
guys don't have that bar set very high. So.
can we
Okay,
hope
so-
that Mike doesn't get another question right, because he is insufferable with the fucking buttons right now.
What is he?
I don't even know what he's
I will
doing.
take them off again.
Hold
I don't
on.
either.
Get another
So
question.
He's
right?
doing the buttons.
This only has developed more questions for me. For one, Mikey, how
Okay.
the fuck would you know that?
Actually, Matt, you still have the same number of questions. Game show questions.
Follow along, Matt. Get with it.
Because
We've all
maybe,
got
Matt,
6.
maybe I listened to the podcast.
I mean, I've listened to that episode, and I was in that episode. I don't fucking remember that shit.
Maybe.
I guess
maybe.
it must have been such a polarizing conversation that it just really. Like, did we make a core memory for you?
Because to quote Inside Out,
It was either that or hippos getting vasectomies, but I was pretty sure it was
I don't
not
think
that.
we've talked about that. Have we
I don't
talked
think
about
we
that?
talked about that.
That's a procedure that people and animals do get. So
but Matt and I will not talk about
one of the two
hippopotamus
things that animals and humans get: vasectomies and tattoos.
and liposuction.
well, the tattoos is I suppose they can get
Like,
tattoos.
what a weird thing for you to fucking remember.
Not birds.
Sorry.
Now I'm
knows how
starting.
Mike's
Hold on.
brain
This
works.
is
Now I'm
supposed to
starting to
show.
feel like Sean came over to you, hang out with you guys just to give you all the fucking answers.
This game is supposed
You think
to show.
everything is
I'm
a fucking
no,
setup, Matt? Jesus Christ! Every single time.
Probably
look,
is.
just because you can't win Munchkins.
Yeah, it's a Munchkin situation. You're just
Yeah.
mad because Mike got a question right. Calm down.
Is nobody
no,
else?
my
Is
jaw-
nobody else sitting here thinking, "How the fuck did he just get that right?"
No,
Who knows how Mike's brain fucking works, dude?
do you see? My jaw was dropped when he said that. I sat there silenced for about 12 seconds. I'm like,
It's probably when he was sitting in his smoking van, like chain smoking cigs, listening to your fucking podcast, and he was like, bird tattoos.
Birds getting tattoos.
See, that's how it works.
oh,
Not implausible now, is it, Matt?
all right, Mark.
Now it makes sense. There's no way he should have forgot that.
Mark,
Yes, my turn.
who, in a desperate attempt to contribute something into the world of music before his title is reduced permanently to
Oh, I'm going to get this even though I can't hear it.
Wow, Sean, you went completely
Sean, you
I
silent.
can't hear you.
Oh,
You're
no.
gone. You're gone, buddy.
Oh, I can't.
Oh,
Nobody can
wow.
hear, dude.
Yeah, we can't hear you, man.
It's so funny. I thought I fucked something up because I clicked my mute button. Oh
Like
no!
we're trying to mute the vape
Yeah.
noise.
Can't hear you.
You are gone,
Can't
buddy.
hear you. Can't hear you. Still can't hear you. We will let you know when we can. I
Yeah,
think.
maybe.
No.
Mike doing great with the play-by-play.
So hey, Sean, I'll stop recording, hop out, and hop back in. Okay.
All right, so Mark, your question. Who, in a desperate attempt to contribute something to the world of music, before his title is reduced permanently to simply husband and father of 4, mastered the theme song for High School Famous?
So rude.
Reduced to title. Just so many barbs on this fucking pike that you're thrusting out there. I'm going to say that's Joshua Gilbertson.
He did master. So he was at Mike's house last night too. And I told him, I said, hey, I got this quiz I'm going to give the guys on the show, and you're featured in one of the questions, so you should be excited.
And I hadn't seen him in a long time, and it was great to see him. Shout out to Josh. And his lovely wife, Melissa.
You're just saying that because we're recording.
Yeah, I mean, can you actually power down real quick? I've got some things I'd like to get on record.
Hold on. Okay, you're good. You're clear to.
Okay. You know what? She's so sweet. Don't tell her I said that, though.
Oh, good.
Oh, so Matt, she's big into running now. So she runs marathons and things like that. So I was just like, so Melissa, how many Ks have you run so far? And then I'd be like, someone else, I'd be saying, oh, that's Melissa. She runs Ks.
I didn't know she was a runner.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
I'd workshop that a bit more.
Well, people laughed at the time.
I should have talked to her about that.
Yeah, she started off with like 5 and 10Ks, and now I'm not sure how many full marathons she's done, but I think at least one.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, she's done a lot. She does a lot of running now. Yeah,
I feel that. Me too.
So Mark, how many Ks have you run
Today? 15.
In total?
No, I didn't do 15K.
15K?
I did 15 miles this morning.
I mean, that's way more than me. I'll get on the treadmill and walk at like 3.5 miles an hour for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then I'm done.
Did I get a question right, though?
Yes.
Is it Josh?
Yes, you did. Bonus question, what's his wife's name?
Oh, shit.
She's so sweet.
God, she's so sweet. What is her name? Fuck, what is her name? She's very, is it something with a K? No, it's Melissa. Melissa Gilbertson.
All right, no points for that question.
But
No.
hold on,
Matt.
hold on here. For the record, you said you ran 15 miles today, Mark?
Yeah.
You know that's more
That's
than
7K.
15. What? That's
Isn't
not.
a kilometer?
No.
No, it's the opposite way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So
I
how
thought it
many?
was, I had it. Well, a 5K is like 3 miles, right?
Yeah, about.
Give or take. So would that be
9K?
9K? Somewhere in the 10K?
Oh, no, you said a 5K is 3 miles? I'm doing the
Yes.
reverse. I'm doing the reverse of that.
So
Yes, let someone please, for the love of God, convert.
24.
This is good. This is good.
24.1402 kilometers is 15 miles.
I did a 24K this
You
morning.
did a 24K. You did the most
Just a nice
bendable
casual
of
24K.
golds. You did the most malleable of the golds this morning.
The softest. I'm a soft little baby boy who had to do the most malleable number.
10 miles is 16K.
No one asked.
I mean, rude but true.
God damn.
Eric,
Well,
we already got the exact specific answer.
Sean, just once again being rude, saying nobody asked you.
Right? This is what made you all turn on me way back when. Was that exact thing. Was me saying that exact thing to someone else at a restaurant. And you all were like, oh, Sean's a dick. We always knew it, but he's like being like a real dick now.
Yeah.
I mean, I turned on you when I heard you're stupid and I don't want to sit next to you.
Yeah, well.
You didn't have the chance to turn on me because you weren't like. That was our
your
initial.
excuse. I love your excuse right now.
Yeah.
You didn't have the chance to turn on me because I was rude right away.
Yeah, from like jump. That was how we met each other.
At Elk River Area High School.
Mark was saying some dumb shit about a 3-fingered hand.
Yeah,
I was talking about the Gonzo fist, motherfucker.
And I still have no idea what that is.
I don't either, and this is showing that maybe I'm the one who's stupid, and I was calling him stupid.
Oh no, I'm very stupid.
Because I don't know what he was even talking about.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he's talking about Sesame Street.
I wish.
Literally, I thought that's what it was. So I'm like, I don't want to be by you right now.
You're a baby.
Yeah.
I said Gonzo fist, and you were like, this guy likes the Muppets.
Yeah.
What a baby.
Who were you shouting that at? Who was there? What was going on at the school?
That was some
We were at a pep rally.
Yeah, but
yeah.
Was there like a guest speaker or something? Because was it when Jesse Ventura came or something?
Jesse Ventura came?
Did he come?
I don't know if he came.
I don't think so.
Jessica Simpson did.
Yeah,
but I don't think Mark would have been raising up political issues like that.
It was something about like because I was referencing the Gonzo fist, the Hunter S. Thompson like 6-fingered hand that has a second thumb. Maybe it was a banner. I don't know. It was a pep rally or something.
I thought there was some like guest speaker that was at our school.
Regardless of what happened, it's the best meet cute in our friendship.
You're stupid and I don't want to sit next to you.
Actually, no, the best one is when Eric and I bumped penises in the first grade bathroom.
That sounds too specific to not be true.
It's not true. It's not true at all.
Episode 97, Matt. Come on, get with it.
I just bumped his penis.
Right.
Yeah.
But not
it wasn't reciprocated.
But it wasn't with your penis.
No. It was with his penis.
You bumped his penis with his own penis?
Yeah. He has two penises.
Bent it back.
Like one of those little door stoppers.
Yeah, exactly.
My
broke
question?
off because he did it too much. Oh, yeah, sorry.
This is always happening.
We are going to finish this episode. Question number 3. In which episode did Sean famously wear his stylish scarf that had the audience clamoring for more?
How are these questions not harder for me?
Remember, they're getting hard now.
They've been hard for me since the beginning. Remember, they're getting hard now.
She said. Man, I thought this would be stuck in your mind, my scarf. You had so much to say about my scarf.
Yeah, but how am I going to remember what fucking episode it was from?
I don't know. You edit them all, like you said.
I don't listen to them when I'm
title or
editing
number?
them. I think you take either.
Let me think of what I have as the answer.
You probably just have a number written down.
Well, I have both written down, but I'll take if you can just remember the number.
Is the word scarf in the title?
It is not. Can I give you? Do you want a hint?
Of course, I want a hint.
Okay. You decided to talk about a movie you rewatched that involves sprinkler systems and.
Okay, so it's the hackers episode, the episode where I talked about hackers.
Okay.
Without looking it up, which I could easily do now because I believe I remember the title of that movie or episode.
Well, so I'll accept either. I'll accept the title or the number.
So
because the question is in.
This motherfucker said he remembered it. He's like, I know the words, but I don't know the number.
So I don't know. I can't remember the exact wording now. It's them getting excited about a 28.8 kbs modem or whatever the fuck.
If it's in the ballpark, I think you should accept that.
I will give that, yes. So it is episode 175, and it's got a 28.8 BPS modem.
I said kbs.
But I will give you this point because, I mean, come on.
Hey, Matt's on the board.
Wow. Well, without the very generous hint, I would have not gotten that right.
Other people can ask for hints. Should I declare that?
They haven't needed them.
Yeah.
They have not needed
but
them.
They can. All right. We're on to Mark now. Yes?
No, I think it's Eric.
Eric, sorry. Number 3 for Eric. Who performed the smash hit theme song for High School Famous?
You said they were getting harder.
Can I get a hint?
You fucking liar.
Wait a minute. Aren't we on number 4? Aren't we on round 4 now? Didn't we just finish round 3?
Eric closes out round 3.
Yeah. It's Matt and Sean. Wait, no. Sean and Matt. Wait, no.
I'll give you which final answer is which, please. I can't have you flip-flopping. Matt and Sean?
Yeah.
Okay, full point. You were going to get a half point if you guessed Sean and Matt because the answer is Matt and Sean.
Okay.
Bonus potential. Who did which parts as far as lyrics and music?
As far as who wrote them?
Your part and Matt did his.
Do you mean as far as who wrote which parts, not who performed which parts?
Who wrote which parts? Yeah. Who wrote the lyrics and who wrote the music? Man, Eric, I can't give you. I can't give you. You did your part and he did his. I can't take that.
It's technically correct.
The best kind of correct.
All right, no bonus points.
Okay.
All right.
What's the answer?
We're up to. The answer was yes. Sean and Matt, or Matt and Sean. What did I type? Sean and Matt. Either way, it was the two of us.
No. What was the answer to the bonus question? You piece of shit.
Oh. I wrote the lyrics and Matt wrote the music.
What's that?
No bonus points were awarded.
Oh.
For a bonus point, that will not be awarded.
I never said bonus point. I said bonus question.
Oh,
never did I say bonus. No bonus question that's been answered has resulted in a bonus point.
It's true. He did get us on a technicality there.
Which is the best kind of get us.
It's the best kind of
I was going to see how you're going to land that plane.
technicality is the best kind of technicality.
Yeah. All right, Mike. Number 4. What was the first episode to feature video?
The first episode to feature video?
Correct.
That would be...
You're not going to count.
This is going to take a while, guys.
He's on episode 7.
Yeah.
He's going to have to take off his shoes here.
Reminder, these questions only have to do with
shoes.
101 through 199.
He's not wearing shoes.
I'm going to
He's
guess...
not wearing
Barely
shoes.
wearing a shirt.
Sean's got the best point.
Oh, no, he is wearing shoes.
Oh, my God, he is wearing shoes.
Or those are just his feet. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're really, really rough feet.
Your feet look bad, bro.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm going to guess...
You should see a derm.
A derm?
Dermatologist.
Like, not a pachyderm?
You could see
I'd
one
like
of those
you to
too.
define. I would love for you to define a pachyderm.
Please.
Nope.
Don't look it up. Come on.
Looking it up.
Okay.
All right.
Well, answer the question.
The first.
What is a pachyderm?
The first video. The first.
What's a pachydermatologist?
Yeah, that's what he's looking up. He's not looking up pachyderms.
I'm not looking anything up.
He's looking up what episode.
How can I look anything up? I'm talking to you on my phone.
I don't know.
Eric,
Maybe
he's looking something up.
you pulled out an encyclopedia.
Eric's looking up how many kilometers are 10 miles.
I have a converter on my phone.
Of course you do. Of course you have a converter on your phone.
I use it daily. I use it every day.
Of course you do.
I do.
If this was a Bearcat
It's like,
quiz,
how
and the
far away is
question
that
was,
building?
who has a converter on their phone or something? Does Bearcat have a miles to kilometer converter? I would be like 100% who does.
Yeah.
Matt, by the way, Matt, how does Matt, in your scenario, how does Eric's converter figure that out? He doesn't have like the miles. He just goes, how far away is that building? Type.
That was the joke, Sean. That was the joke. The fact that wouldn't work.
I like it. Mike, what is a pachydermatologist?
I don't know, like some sort of lizard doctor.
No.
Why would you say a dermatologist for pachyderms?
He doesn't know what a pachyderm is. He's telling us right now. He doesn't know.
That's not the question you asked him.
I know.
It's an elephant skin doctor.
Yeah, a pachyderm is an elephant. An elephant.
An elephant. Yeah, and a pachydermatologist would be an elephant skin doctor.
Oh, I should have known that because of Eleanor the Elegant Elephant. Who's that pachyderm? She's so fancy.
Yeah.
I'm the one asking the questions.
So did I get that one wrong then?
You haven't answered.
I don't know if you haven't answered the question.
That wasn't the question.
No, the question is, which was the first episode to feature video?
Oh, that's right.
Of Eleanor the Elegant Elephant.
I am going to answer episode 168. The quicksand with all the vampires.
You're looking this up.
Yeah, of course.
You're looking this up.
Of course he looked it up.
I'm not looking it up.
This up.
I don't.
I love accusing Mike of looking it up.
Of course he fucking looked it up. There's no fucking way he would have got that right without looking it up. He fucking looked it up somehow.
It's in his garage.
My garage.
You're using. Hold on.
You look like you're looking off screen for the answer, but
I was closing my eyes to visualize the answer, and the answer came to me. I'm sorry I'm sorry that I actually listened.
Okay. Here's what has to happen now.
I love the fact that he could be genuinely answering these right, and we immediately are just like, bullshit. Well, you don't listen.
Fuck you. Well, because look at this. Look at this for a second, Matt. No, Matt.
I agree. It's a bullshit.
You're having trouble remembering like the episode title word for word. He sputtered that out.
Mm-hmm.
Number and the exact title name.
Let's be honest. He spurted it out as if he was reading it.
Right. Exactly. So until I can, I think what I have to do is until I can give the official final results of this quiz at who had the most right answers, I need to collect all of your phones and devices and check the browser history to see to verify if any of you looked any of this up before we do any of this. Because
you know what did it. You know what did it for me was the fact that Mikey wasn't looking at the camera at any point. He was slightly to the right of the camera the entire time.
Perhaps at his wife's phone.
This way?
I
saw that doesn't fare well for you, Mike. Why do you keep looking off to the right then?
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Because my camera is right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So look at the camera. That's how you do this.
You guys are all to the right of the camera.
Oh, he's looking at us.
Oh, I see.
And not himself.
That doesn't.
Otherwise, I'd have to be looking at my beautiful face the whole time.
You can hide your face.
I mean, I have.
You've hid Mike's face?
Yeah, specifically.
Even if I hid my face, I'd still be looking to the left or the right.
I'm going to be,
whatever it is.
I mean, without being able to fact check whether or not you're cheating, I have to begrudgingly mark that down as a correct answer. But
I'm sorry that I'm such a big fan of your guys' work. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll just stop listening. Maybe I'll just stop listening.
That's the funny thing is Mikey is probably our biggest fan at this point. And
I think he is.
All over him for having knowledge. We're like, couldn't possibly. We've known you for too long. You couldn't possibly know this information.
We know you're not that smart.
That's what I was saying.
Known what an elephant was.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely not a fan service podcast.
That doesn't help. That doesn't help us.
That smart.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, Mike.
Mikey saying I didn't know what an elephant was doesn't make it any better for me to believe that he knew which episode was that episode. It makes it worse.
And still, this is Mike lying again because he knows what an elephant is.
Yeah, he doesn't know what a pachyderm was.
Well, as soon as I put two and two together, I pulled a random lyric out of my brain because my brain holds on to weird shit like lyrics and titles. Sorry, man.
I was really hoping he was going to say I put two and two together and I got 5.
And I got 168.
I got 123.
The quicksand with all the vampires. One of my favorite episode titles, by the way. All right.
Matt's question.
No, Mark's question.
My question.
It goes Mike, Mark, Matt, Eric. That's what we've been doing.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Fill in the blanks. In episode 179, Santa is Old Jesus, Sean threw down a challenge to Matt. The challenge was for him to try and get a naturally occurring blank to appear on a blank. That, my friend, is blank.
Ooh.
A naturally occurring blank to appear on a blank.
The challenge was try and get a naturally occurring blank to appear on a blank. That, my friend, is blank.
The last one's impossible.
This is something I said?
This is something I said to you.
To me. Okay.
Yeah.
The last one's impossible because it's trying to get something to appear on something is impossible. So the last one's impossible. Fucking.
Oh, I thought you're saying that's the word. I thought you were saying like it's impossible for you to figure out.
No,
the other two are easy.
No, sorry, I'm trying to put it together.
The last one's impossible. There's no way I can figure that word out.
Rattling on about
a natural occurring tattoo to appear on a bird. That would be impossible.
Because there's no such thing as a naturally occurring tattoo.
I think it was, you were pulling shit out of the air. I think it was, the last one's definitely the word possible. I think it, knowing you fucking psychos, it was probably something terrible.
Why?
I don't know, because you're awful. Your free association's awful and bad. You should feel bad.
Which is what makes it great.
Yeah.
I think
bad is good, remember?
Yeah, bad is the new good.
You're a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
All right, that sounded very soulful.
Where's my rice field hat or whatever those things are called, Mike?
Where's Fat Raiden?
Where's Fat Raiden when you need him?
Not my words, but
those were exactly your words.
No, that's what I said earlier.
Raiden. Yeah, that's what Matt said. I do remember you talking about this, blathering on, and you probably said something offensive like a swastika not being possible.
A naturally occurring swastika to appear on a pancake?
Yeah, how are there...
Oh, you fucking psychos. You say your own dumb
you
shit.
Say our free association is fucked up.
Yeah, that's what you came up with?
I'm standing by it.
Just think about this, Mark. You just thought those words up. And you're gonna put that on us somehow?
You're asking me about your podcast.
But the funny thing is when the answer comes up that that's not what we said, then how do you explain that? How do you? Yeah, please. He's like, I must have heard swastika and pancakes at some point on your podcast.
Can I flip the reverse on you when the answer comes up that I'm correct? How are you going to stand by that?
We'll have our reasons.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we just read off. It's all hypothetical stuff.
Of course, alleged. Alleged. Everything's alleged.
There's no proof that the swastika is real.
This is happening in Minecraft.
What? What's a fake?
Minecraft. Alleged.
What's a fake versus a real swastika, Matt?
I'm just saying, there's no proof that swastikas ever existed.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
It's actually a Hindu symbol that means peace and love.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're in a simulation.
Turned slightly.
Yeah.
You know when someone asks what happens if we find out we're all in a simulation? I'm like, well, that's nothing, because that's all we've ever known as life. So that just means everything is exactly the same.
It just means
except that we
you know what happens.
We know about it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you know what happens. We know.
Yeah,
that's it.
We
that's
know
all,
that's
all
the
happens.
case.
We know now.
I think you guys just took the white pill.
It was blue or red, right? It was blue or
neither of those. That was not blue or red. You're talking about knowing yourself in the Matrix.
I took the purple.
I stand by my answer.
I took the
we don't
purple
pill. We don't like to get political on this show, Mark.
I'll take the purple pill. It's both pills at once. So I'm both simultaneously in and out of the Matrix at the same time. Schrodinger's Matrix. Eric hates it every time we say Schrodinger's anything.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
Well, Mark, the correct answer is actually swastika, pancake, and impossible. You got that answer right as well. And this game is imploding.
Are you fucking serious right now?
This game is imploding on me right now. This is supposed to be a game that exposes how much you guys do not know about this show.
I'm starting to not feel okay.
Do we need to record
later?
As
in, it makes zero sense whatsoever that everybody's getting.
Hold on, Mark. Are you
right.
taking a really long drink, or are you frozen?
Suddenly, wow, that just jumps to suddenly not drinking that water.
He's like, what?
And it's...
Oh, he's gone.
All right.
Whoa.
All right, I got to stop again.
All right, Mark, you're correct.
Yes!
I don't know where to pick up on.
I just heard all of you go into robot voice.
And you're frozen. Oh, okay. You're frozen and we couldn't hear you, and great. You're not frozen anymore.
Okay, well, that's a plus.
But we can't hear you.
Son of a bitch. This has been the worst episode for technical issues.
I mean, yeah. Well, come on. We got 5 people. It's you know.
Since we're working on technical issues anyway, can you guys hear the kids?
Yes.
Yeah, but
sorry.
I think it'll be at a low enough register where it'll just get silenced out, I think.
Going again.
Yes. We're going again. Mark, in case you didn't hear, you are correct with your answer to question 4, the swastika pancake impossible. And so I I'm not sure if this was recorded before or not, but I said this game is imploding on me. It's imploding. It's imploding.
I heard you say that in a robot voice. It went imploding, bloating. That's what I heard on my end.
So then you didn't hear me because that was my robot. And I had to deal with that separately. So, all right.
All right, on to my fourth question.
We're on to Matt. Okay, Matt. Fourth question.
Yes.
In episode 101,
oh God,
taking it all the way back, how many times was the word "the" said?
Oh, go fuck yourself. You didn't do the research.
Matt. Yes, I did.
You seriously went back and listened to that episode and marked down every time "the" was written down?
No.
Or said, sorry.
Nope. According to the official transcript of the episode, and by searching the word "the," it showed me a count. How many times was the word "the" said in episode 101?
You are the worst at making game shows.
No, I'm not. I'm awesome at it. I'd like to see you make a game show.
I've done it, and I did great.
All I said was it's a game. I never said it was a game show.
Hold on. I'm at least going to look at and see how long that episode was.
Okay. That'll help
the
you.
episode was Your Buns Are Freshly Zapped, Ma'am.
Also, another one of my favorite titles.
An hour and 15 minutes and 42 seconds long. So if I do the math, figure...
Eric, get your converter.
6 those every minute.
Is that? I'm sure that's a statistic you could find.
Yeah, how many times did somebody say "the" within a minute?
I don't have a converter for that. I'm
gonna say, do I have a range to get within? If I'm within a certain amount, will you give me the point?
I will. I'll do this. I'll say if you're give or take 50.
Okay.
And that's pretty
253 times. It's probably way more than that.
Although the variance I gave you was quite generous.
I'm way off.
I'm sorry, no, you were way off on that question. The answer is 913 times.
That's
Can you believe that?
No.
I'm sitting there going like, what's one of the most common words that would have been said? Probably "the." I just searched the word "the," and it said it showed me result number 1 of 913. I'm like,
but does that, hold on, because you just searched "the." What if we said "them"? Does it pick "the" out of them?
Yeah. Any word with THE string.
Oh, I don't know.
So
you would have had to actually put a space and a space in it.
I don't know how to. Maybe. I wonder. Let me try this. Let me see if it'll let me. I'll try to do this right now and see.
Space.
Man, real time.
Space.
And then space or comma. Or it has to be comma. Why would there be a comma after the word "the"?
There wouldn't be, but it's a lot of times if you're like search for this word, this word, this word, you put a comma after each word that you wanted to search for.
When there's keywords and stuff, you separate them by commas.
Okay.
So go to transcript. I don't know if I can search on. Yeah. Okay. So if I do so it says 913, but I do the space. Oh. That's right. So it was counting things that just start with the 3 letters THE
or contain it.
Yeah. So that my answer is incorrect.
But was I within 50?
What was your guess again? 200 what?
253.
253. So no. Yeah, it was 558.
What if you did you do a space, the space?
No, space? Would you like me to?
The comma? Yeah.
Space, the comma. When I do space, the space, it dropped it from 558, I think I said, to 528. Or 553 to 520, something like that. So it only took about 30 away. So 528 total
So I was
times.
close.
You were super close.
Yeah.
Shockingly close.
I was at least closer.
I'll give you half a point because you guessed a number that wasn't embarrassing. All right, take it away. Mike is okay.
He's on the move.
He's doing something. Mike, you're up. Or no, it's Eric now.
It's me.
Eric, which famous improv comic created a special message celebrating the podcast's 100th episode?
It's the guy from Whose Line?
I believe there were multiple performers of that show.
I'm trying. It's Greg Proops.
Greg Proops.
Sean, I have a slight bone to pick with you on this. You said that the questions were going to only pertain to episodes 101 through 199.
If it wasn't a generic, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'd like that point taken away from Eric.
But I would say stop. I would say stop complaining because that wasn't your question.
Well, I would have gotten it right, so it's fine.
Okay, Mike. Okay. Fine. Eric doesn't get that point.
That sucks. I knew that.
If he only loses by a point, it'll be fine.
All right. We have to. Mike is next, so we have to wait for him to get his dumb self situated.
I'm situated.
Okay, good. All right. Keep in mind, he's still looking off to some weird direction.
Hey, again, I mean, I guess I do have a computer there
giant
now.
Computer.
Here, I'll tell you what. There. Go ahead.
Was that your computer that just turned on? Or was that Mark's?
It was
mine.
Okay.
It was not mine. But here, I'll do the whole thing like this.
No, that's just too sexy.
Yeah. And I don't want to see your phone get bumped up and down from something, rising.
I'll do it like this.
Jostling your phone.
All right, Mike, number 4. Or wait, number 5? Yeah, number 5.
Number 5.
Oh, we're getting there.
How long is episode 152 in minutes and then in seconds? You need both answers. You need the total number of minutes and then also the total number of seconds.
Minutes and seconds. That's going to be 65 minutes and 53 seconds, I believe. That would be 3,953 seconds.
Which episode was this?
Could you at least pretend that you don't have this in front of your face?
I don't have anything in front of my face. I'm just smart. I mean,
I've got a lot of pushback on that.
okay, it's debatable. I am your number 1 fan, but if you want me to become a number 2 fan, keep telling me I'm cheating.
You were taking a number 2 earlier. I think you are both on number 1 and number 2 fans.
How would I cheat?
Matt, you're too fast. I was going to say, based on your potty emergency earlier, we know you're already a number 2 fan.
Yeah, definitely the number 2 fan.
Boo.
No answer.
You just sounded like you were pretending to oh, I think it's this. But how you so quickly answered
Which
the exact...
episode was it?
Well, hold on, let me find the question again. 152. That's all I didn't put the episode name down.
Yeah, 6553.
All right, this is I think we just have to we just have to burn through these questions because this is
there's
next round.
I have felt so fishy about this whole experience from the very beginning.
There's no such thing as fish.
Fuck off. God fucking damn it.
End this episode with so long and thanks for all the fish.
Maybe that
would
should be our title. Mark, number 5. In episode 156, what was the invented condition in which your penis has no sense of humor?
The opposite of a sense of humor would be being way too serious. Oh my God, it's a play on words, you fucking idiots. Penis serious.
It's pronounced penis-serious.
Okay, well, I'm in the ballpark, right?
The balls part. We're talking about
I'm in the Taint Park. I'm in the Taint Studio, the Taint Stadium, the Taintium.
Yes, you are correct. The condition was penis serious.
Mike, stop filming your neck. What the fuck are you doing? It's so distracting.
What are you doing, Mike?
Are you doing a 1990s music video where you're holding the phone in front of you and spinning?
Someplace quiet to go right now.
Go back to the garage.
What do you say?
Dude, you have... It's a very noisy house right now. Everywhere.
Okay. So tell your family that this is important and they need to be quiet. You told them that you were recording for this, right?
Yes. I told them. And
I even told Amanda so that there's no possibility that it was forgotten.
Right. We can just cut all this, but...
Nah, we're not gonna.
Well, because my kids are playing out around the garage, and then now they're all inside. Okay, are you going to be inside or outside? That's all I need to know.
So we're gonna play both ways.
Inside? That's fine. Okay. Hello, Sebastian. How are you?
Hello. What's your number? I was cheating.
I feel like you could go into that treehouse.
The acoustics are amazing.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Like literally screaming outside.
We don't want to be demonetized.
Schlegel saying, 6 questions, we'll definitely be able to do this quick.
Yeah. I mean, I should know better.
Well, we were on a steady pace before the technical difficulties presented themselves, right? We were moving along.
We're still moving.
Should I have only done 5 questions?
We're still
apiece?
moving.
No, we're good. We can get this knocked out. We're close. We're close. We're almost there.
I guess 6 is a strange number. I don't know why I thought
Mark of the
6.
Beast.
It's 24 total. It's weird.
6 is not the mark of the beast.
No.
6.
I was looking at separate windows, but go ahead. Don't worry about my search history.
That sounds a little suspect. Nothing to see here, copper. Okay, we're on Matt now, right?
No, yeah, I think so.
No, Mark.
No, I just answered.
Yeah, I go after Mikey, right?
Oh, you did Peter Sears.
Peter Sears.
No, Peter Sears. No, it is Matt. We're on question 5 for Matt. Back to 1, 2, 3, I guess.
Okay.
In episode 1, 2, 3, what does Matt? This is something you even said.
Okay.
What does Matt declare about left-handed people?
Christ.
Wrong answer.
Left-handed people are witches. Something along those lines. They're evil or they're witches or something.
Wow. No, but we've got a new opinion.
Watch, it's something like super nice. They're just the greatest people.
They always go to the leftorium.
They're all
so cool.
Yeah. I don't know. It's something not nice.
In episode 1, 2, 3, you declare that they are stupid for falling for the left-handed whopper.
Okay, so in context, you were talking about a left-handed whopper, and then we were talking about it being for left-handed people, and then I said it was stupid of them to fall for it.
Yes.
It wasn't just a non sequitur of me saying that out of nowhere.
Right. But yeah, true. But I like the thought of it.
It is really funny as a non sequitur.
Man, they're stupid.
These stupid fucking lefties ruining the country.
All right. Eric, you're
final
next.
round?
Yep.
Episode 6.
No, this is closing out. Eric, we're going to close out round 5, and then we're going to do final round.
Okay.
Eric, in which episode does Sean switch to using an Audio Technica AT2020 condenser microphone?
No idea. 196.
All I need is a number. What?
196.
Oh, can I give him a bit of a hint before he locks in on that? It's in the 150s.
Ooh.
Like was somewhere within 150 to 199, or it's
I believe it's
in the 150s.
I believe in the episode, like within the 150s episodes. I believe.
Well, I think I have to take. Okay, then guess something else. Unless
152.
I'm going to have to go with your first guess of 196. 196.
152, right?
I'm going to have to go with your first guess of 196.
Oh, because okay, I was swapping which microphone you were talking about.
I'm going to actually swoop in for the steal here, right?
Mhm.
We said we could steal. I believe that Eric's just a little confused here because the episode he's talking about is when you switch back to your dynamic, your AT2040, right? The actual episode when you switched, the initial switch was, I believe, 162. So Matt was actually close with the 150s.
Isn't it
but
crazy?
It was 162.
Isn't it crazy how Mikey's literally looking down every time he says anything, and the fact that he literally has all the answers written down somewhere?
All
because
I have. Wait,
there's a piece of paper in your hand that might have the information on it.
No.
And you know, Mike, all you successfully showed us there was your pipe and your crotch.
Nailing it, dude.
That would be my. This is my sketchbook
that you just flipped the pages on.
Yeah. Please tell me in that sketchbook is the full body drawing of the
Jack
guy,
and
the
Rose.
famous guy. Okay.
Because I love Titanic. So that's what I was working on the whole time.
All right, let's just move on.
So Eric was not correct.
Yeah. Mikey was
Mike
correct.
Somehow was too correct in him. Yes. But
Again,
Eric,
I'm sorry that I'm such a super fan.
I don't know if I should give a point. I mean, that was Eric's question.
Yeah, but you guys said we could go in for the steal. I think even Matt was the one that was like...
I said that earlier, but we've never done it.
Well, I did it.
You need to set a precedent.
I don't even need to ask if I'm right. I just know I'm right.
Okay, so here's the thing.
I'm not doing
so
this.
The reason I said I thought it was in the 150s is because I've just been recently trying to catch up listening, and I was in the 150s, but I just looked at the fact that I'm currently listening to episode 162, which I believe is the episode we were mentioning the swapping around of the microphones. So that's why I got confused.
Where your confusion was.
Okay.
And Mikey's saying so clearly that it was on episode 162 where he in no way had that written down anywhere. Because he didn't get the questions ahead of time or anything.
Jack and Rose.
Yeah, again, one page. You're showing us one page of your little book. All right.
Calling his little book is so demeaning.
Carrie.
Oh. Okay. Looks a lot like Toby Vulgaris in a way.
So proud of your little book.
Yeah, I can do
that. Mike, okay, let's
move on.
Let's
last round.
Please get through this.
Yeah.
Mike, in episode 159,
which you clearly know so well.
Yeah. We learned that Paul McCartney doesn't like Ringo at all. How did we find this out?
How did you find this out? Well, let me say, with my eyes closed.
That doesn't matter.
I believe that was when Matt was quizzing you about the lyrics to Mariah Carey's winter hit.
Winter hit?
Yeah, winter song, hit. Whatever it's called.
Winter hit.
That's how we all describe it.
We all love the winter season.
All I want for Christmas is you. Right.
All I want for winter is snow.
Thank you, Sean. I was about to make that joke. All I want for winter is you.
All right. But is that not the correct episode? Isn't that what happened?
Well, I told you that the episode is in the question.
Yeah,
you're not asked to get the episode.
Yeah. And that's what happened in the episode.
It is, yes. That is what happened.
Thank you.
Would you like to open your eyes so you can read the answer?
I don't need to read the answer. I know the answer. I just said the answer.
I don't believe you did. What was the question?
Okay.
I'd like Mike to answer that.
Yeah, Mike, what was the question?
I could not make it more clear that I'm not reading off of anything.
I know. I just want to know what the question Sean asked you was.
Because you couldn't know the answer unless you knew the question.
Just waiting for Mike's having technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Oh no, his camera dropped out.
Because he doesn't cry.
The crazy thing is,
I'm
I
done.
don't think he knows the question because I don't think he actually answered the question.
Mike taking
my
a pass on answering.
Yeah,
Mike,
Mike, you
do you know
frozen.
the answer to the question that you don't know?
Yeah, he's muted.
All right. Let's just do. Mark.
What? No, hold on. What did we fucking? What was the question and what was the answer?
Okay. All right. Okay. In episode 159, we learn that Paul McCartney doesn't like Ringo at all.
Right.
How did we find this out? And the answer is, it was when Matt quizzed Sean on how well he knew the lyrics to "All I Want for Christmas Is You" by Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Wow. Somehow exactly what Mikey said.
Only he
All I
said,
want for
"All I
winter
want
is
for
you."
All right. I gotta stop the recording again. Fucking fifth take is the charm.
Okay.
Jesus
Question 6.
Christ, I
Mike.
hate that we didn't get any of that.
Mike, I know. Oh, we were laughing so hard every time you disappeared.
I know because my face disappeared, but I could still hear and see you guys.
Oh, okay.
Well, I apologize for some of the things I said.
Yeah, do you?
I don't.
But none of it's going to be on the show, which is,
I
which is
know.
unfortunate.
It's the
Hurts.
All right.
Anyway, Mike, you were somehow again correct with your answer. Mark, here's your question.
Final question.
Final question for Mark. Come up with the exact same anagram I did with the title for episode 119, "Bouncing Sexually." So your challenge is to come up. I already came up with an anagram for this. You need to come up with the exact same anagram as me.
Using the letters in "Bouncing Sexually."
Using the letters from the title "Bouncing Sexually." You have to use all of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
All the letters.
Well, I used all of them. So in order to guess the same one as me,
It's got a 28.8 BPS modem.
what?
Just
there's no X in there.
100% leaning into that.
And there's no X in that. You use all the letters.
Yeah.
Just referencing the fucking episode that we talked about earlier.
The hackers.
The hackers episode.
Completely different episode.
Which I think Mike hacked into this quiz
How would I have done that?
with a 28.8 BPS modem, of course.
Whoa!
The callback.
Yeah, it's not a burn at all.
What? Can you read the question one more time?
Okay.
For the anagram?
I came up with an anagram for the episode title "Bouncing Sexually." Your job is to somehow come up with the exact same one I did.
What about...
What are you clicking for?
I'm not clicking anything.
Matt, are
My
you clicking?
computer's fucked.
Oh, it's updating. Matt, were you clicking?
I may have been clicking.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Mark.
I'm
I
going to
thought
say...
I'm clicking.
What about...
Eric, we'll get to you.
Okay.
A bulgy Uncle Saxon?
What? I don't. Wait. Bulgy Uncle
Saxon.
What?
Saxon.
I don't want any uncle to be described as bulgy.
Or a Saxon.
Yeah, I'm not here.
Or Saxon.
Yes, that's the exact same anagram that I came up with. Bulgy Uncle Saxion.
That's fantastic. Same page.
I'm proud of you. Matt.
And I of you.
Matt, we're on to your sixth question now, which is, ever since the podcast went all video, the clip that follows "All Hail Our Lord and Savior" for each version were separately chosen by Matt and Sean. How many times have their clips matched?
I would, as far as I know, none of the times.
I was surprised by this, actually. So you're saying 0?
I believe 0 times.
Now, they have not ever exactly matched. But there were 2 occasions where the video clip I used, you used the audio. You just also had more either before or after it.
Okay.
And that happened 2 times. And it happened 2 episodes in a row.
Okay.
So episode 180 and 181, we both took the same clip and put it at the end of the show.
There you go. I didn't know that.
I know. Because you didn't get a point.
Yeah.
Eric, let's close out round 6. Let's close out round 6. Eric, please name 4 alternate title ideas for episode 183.
Fly sperm hybrid creature. Super. You doubt the potential of human aging, and a scene with a vegetable.
Incredible.
So you do realize
when Eric does it, it's incredible.
you do realize that
Eric knows how to read.
I caught on to this bullshit immediately.
Of course I did.
Like,
of course I did.
How the fuck? The problem was the answers, that everything was way too specific for me not to catch on immediately.
I know. I wanted you to catch on. So here's how I prepped it. I said this is going to be a 2-level prank.
This is why you hung out with everybody yesterday. This had nothing to do with actually just hanging out. No, this was all a scheme.
No,
they had the answers way before this. I know. So they can try to memorize them.
I gave them the answers.
Way is an exaggeration.
I think I gave them the answers 10 minutes before we started.
Okay.
10 is an exaggeration.
But I said, first, you guys' questions are going to be super duper easy, and Matt's are going to be really hard. And that's
what I figured would have happened.
What this is all about. But then they were going to start answering this crazy specific obscure questions, and that was going to be like the second level of you realizing that it wasn't that they were getting easy questions and you were getting hard ones. It's just that they had all the answers.
Mm-hmm. It was blatantly obvious by Mikey's clear level of not being able to cheat like sneakily.
I mean, to be fair, I would have got at least 4 of those.
Yeah,
well, I mean, some of the ones were too fucking easy at the begining that I was like, obviously.
Bearcat, which ones would you have got? Like where we went to high school or what year we graduated?
No, I mean, there was one was like how many episodes have been aired. That was easy, obviously.
Yeah.
The pets thing. Who wrote the theme song? The Greg Proops one, like who did the special guest thing? I would have got that.
Well, the funny thing, Eric,
I took that point away from you.
Yeah. Maybe 3 then.
Eric, the funny thing is, I arranged your questions last, and I realized I had too many easy ones. I'm like, oh, Eric's just going to get more easy ones than the other 2 are, because I have way more. I have too many. So.
I was going to say,
Eric got more easy ones than me, which were like, what year did you graduate?
What really sucks is I honestly wasn't reading any of them off while I was answering them.
Then why did you keep looking down?
I swear to God.
So you memorized the whole list.
Come on, you know.
I didn't memorize the whole list, but I looked at the answer before my turn came up, so I knew what to say, and then I wouldn't be reading it off of anything.
Oh, okay.
But apparently, me just talking is looking like I'm reading something. So
it sounds like you're bullshitting every time you talk.
Yeah.
So every time you open your mouth, no one believes you.
Yeah.
Every time you open your mouth, I feel like you're having a potty emergency.
A potty emergency.
Also, Matt, yes, this was just a ruse.
I knew it was all bullshit. I knew it was bullshit as soon as the questions started getting read out and people were answering them. I'm like, this is all to make me look like a fool.
Where Matt's first question was hyper specific.
Yeah.
And ours were like, hey, what are the names of the hosts?
Yeah, like that was so. If you wanted the ruse to go a little longer, you should have given me a softball immediately. But no, you wanted me to.
He made it very clear that that was not the point.
I wanted you to figure out that there were two different parts of
two levels.
Yeah, deviousness to this, and we wanted you to get pissed.
No, I'm not. No, yeah, I don't think I'm pissed. I'd probably been more pissed had I not caught on so easily.
You were making it sound like you weren't, which was funny.
Yeah, I don't know.
How did he get that? He has to be reading the answer.
Oh, it was 17,000 seconds? Of course Mike knows that.
Yeah.
Did it look like I was reading the last one?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't living.
Well,
I don't know how much I was paying. Mikey was so bad that I wasn't paying attention to Mark Order.
Like I said, because I have my notes over on this side, so if I was reading, I would have been looking this way.
Got it.
Still trying to make excuses.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I wasn't reading anything. I apparently just suck.
To the audio listeners, let me point out that Mike was looking in the opposite direction he was looking at most of the time during the episode.
If I was going to cheat, I would have looked over here is your argument.
And I love
Eric, also for the audio version, Eric has drifted down into the corner again. You gotta get that house fixed.
No, my favorite was Mikey showing us the desk to prove he wasn't reading anything.
Yeah.
Holding his piece of paper within shot.
Okay, I'll concede that was stupid.
You've been showing us his pipe and his crotch? Because that's all we saw.
I saw his paper at the top of the fucking screen. It was fucking hilarious.
That wasn't my smartest moment.
No.
That or the pachyderm thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, are you really going to overlook pachyderm?
Some kind of lizard doctor?
I was just taking a shot.
That is the price of overconfidence. Like using the word pachyderm and then being asked what it is and going, I mean, we all know what it is, right? Doing the opening level essay. Pachyderm, as defined by Webster's, is.
It's that one thing that's like,
what?
Yeah.
All that tracks.
I mean, this is par for course for Sean giving me some sort of a quiz or game to play where he just makes it either impossible or not the game I'm actually think I'm playing the entire time. So
happy 200.
Happy 200.
Happy 200.
Should I read off the Chat GPT description of our show?
Okay.
Oh, that'd be a lovely way to close.
Yeah.
High School Famous is a podcast that delves into the lives of people who experienced fame during their high school years, exploring how that early notoriety influenced their lives and careers. The show often features interviews with guests who share their unique stories, providing insight into the complexities of teenage fame and its lasting impact. Themes of nostalgia, personal growth, and the challenges of adolescence are central to the discussions. If you're interested in stories of youth, ambition, and the journey to adulthood, this podcast offers a relatable and engaging perspective.
That sums it up.
Yep. Wow.
That's how I'm
really putting a button on it.
I'm going to replace your two friends are people that went to high school that whatever. What are they? Two that talk about things and stuff and possibly high school?
Something like that.
I think I'm going to replace that with this.
Shouldn't.
The perfect button. Happy 200. You've done well.
You guys just know so much about us.
You guys, yeah, I'm surprised how well you guys knew the show.
I'm
mad.
I'm surprised they can fucking read.
Yeah.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
I know 6 questions.
I sent it to them in Braille as well.
If you have a question, complaint, or threat for Sean or Matt, you can reach us on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, X, or Instagram at hsfamouspod, or you can email the show at highschoolfamous@gmail.com. No animals were pleasured during the making of this podcast, despite our best efforts. All hail our Lord and Savior.
Does anybody understand Sean's stupid brain?